Welcome, 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 everyone. This is Tracy Una Wagner with Versatile Inspirations and the Lightworkers and Earth Angels Academy and Study Hall. And this is the weekly energy foresight for February 15th through the 21st. So that's Monday through Sunday. So this month I have been taking cards from the Paulina Tarot deck, which is by Paulina Cassidy, and they're just great cards. It really takes you on that tarot journey in a beautiful way. So this week we have the King of Swords. And the message that came through the King of Swords was, allow the King of Swords to help you in making decisions. Sometimes we are too close to something to make a realistic choice. The king, however, uses his head to do so. Once decided, he believes in the path he has chosen and moves forward, trusting that if anything comes up, it will be taken care of quickly. So, for us to be able to tap into that King of Swords energy so that we can choose, we can make decisions, and the decisions that we make, we can stick with because we know we've made the decision in a realistic sort of way. It's not just because we decided to do so, but there's a real reason behind the choices that we make, which makes it so much easier to stick with them so that we can realize our goals, dreams, wishes, and desires. First, we can feel into it, but we can then see how we can make those steps apply to that goal, dream, wish, or desire. And in that kingly fashion, we can make a plan for us to see those things become reality. It makes it so much easier to place those things in our reality, to see them crystal clearly so that we can provide those steps, so that we can clearly make those steps in order to reach those lofty goals, dreams, wishes, and desires. All right, so for midweek and end week, I decided to go with the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck, and that is by Kyle Gray. I love these cards. They feel very shamanic in nature, and I just love that. So for midweek, that's the 15th through the 18th, so Monday through Thursday, we have Water Guardian. And it says, connect with your emotions. Now, how interesting, right? That we get to work with the king who thinks with his head, who really has that tendency towards being able to plan things out, make things happen because he's choosing with his head, not so much with his heart. But we have the Water Guardian come through that says, hey, now wait a second. We still need to use our emotions. You use your intuition, use it together with those thoughts that of the kingly version of our goals, dreams, wishes, and desires and how we get there. Use your emotions, use your intuitions and your instincts. Feel into those decisions. Not everything has to be in our head. Not everything has to be guided by our choices in our head. But what do you feel is the right way to go? What is that feeling that you get when your mind stops on a particular thing? When you decide on something, what do you feel? You may feel anxious, you may feel nervous, you may feel those butterflies flitting around, but that doesn't mean it's bad. Now, if you feel in your gut like, oh, what did I just do? That's completely different. So with that choice that you're making, work with the King of Swords so that it's an easier decision because you make it in your thoughts. Something that you can keep going back to and saying, this is why I made that decision, and this is why we can continue to go down the road to achieve those dreams. But also feel into it. Work with the Water Guardian and the water of your emotions to bring about the feeling. Feel into that passionate creativity to get to that kingly vision of that final step to your ultimate goal. It's such a wonderful feeling when you can combine those two. It's like the yin and the yang, right? Our head and our emotions working together. I thought that was so interesting. Now, for end week, which is the 18th through the 21st, so that's Thursday through Sunday, we have mountains. And it says stand your ground. This to me is so interesting, not only on a physical level, but on this choosing level. Not only do we have the king telling us in our thoughts, what we can expect, how to choose the right path, just the reality of situations, the reality that is around us and of our choices, so that we can really tap into that guardian of the kingly visions. But then we have the water guardian that is all about our emotions and really tapping into that creativity and those visions, what it feels like, what that passion feels like of that thought or that choice that we've made in our head with the king. But now we stand in our power. We stand our ground. We stand like the mountain. And it kind of goes right back into that thought process, being able to choose and being able to put that choice in a reality that we can go back to going, well, gosh, it is possible. It is something that I can see, feel, hear, and acknowledge. And by doing that, it really puts you in that feeling of power, because you have power and control over your destiny. You have power and control over those things that you want to see come into being in your reality. So you have both the physical and the spiritual, and you have yourself right in the middle, standing strong, standing in your power, grounded into your truth. And it's just a beautiful thing. So this week is so wonderful. It is totally amazing. You've got all three of these things coming together to really help you choose, to feel that choice is the right choice, the right decision, and that power that comes from it, that power of you being able to take responsibility of how you choose to get to your goals, dreams, wishes, and desires. And if you have any issues continuing to figure out what it is, tap into that King of Swords, tap into that Water Guardian, and stand in your true power. Connect with your higher self and know that what it is that you desire is for your highest and best good, and it can come into your sphere easily and effortlessly. Great week. So this week, today is the first day of 4 days of clairs, and today we are talking about all things clairvoyant. If you'd like to join us for this week, then feel free to join us over at the Lightworkers and Earth Angel Study Hall. Just ask to join right in, and the videos and the workbook will always be available within that platform, and you can download them at any time. So I hope to see you there. We still have claircognizance, clairsentience, and clairaudience to go through this week. So I hope to see you there. You take care. Have a wonderful week. And as always, I'm sending you and yours love, light, and eternal blessings. Take care.